Good morning, Facebook world. Hope you are well. Hope you have a fantastic week. And when I say that, I mean it. I really want to know that you are having some good things happen in your week, because sometimes, we go through life and bad things happen. We only think about the bad. We forget to think about the good, because the good is all around us and we just need to open our eyes to it, so to speak, and ask ourselves some questions. What is a good thing in this situation? What is a good thing that happened yesterday? And getting the practice of actually asking yourself the question. So today's episode 21. Wow. So, as always, up till now, we've been talking about mindset hacks, and we've been talking about different ways to have a different perspective on anxiety to really empower you so that it's not controlling your life. So, today's topic is one that I'm very passionate about, and this is some content that I learned from a phenomenal friend of mine. And if you want to find out more about what he teaches and all of that, I'll certainly pass on his details. But his name is Mr. Mead, and Mike Mead is his name. And he's taught me some phenomenal content about ultimately in life, what are the three guaranteed things that are going to trigger you? The three main areas, or the three core areas that guaranteed if this happens, you're going to get triggered just like that. And once I knew these three areas and these three things, basically I go, oop, that just happened. Oop, that just happened. And I could start to analyze the catalyst for the trigger. And to be honest, the other day I was actually at a cafe with someone, and this played out that they were actually ordering all of the food for us. And for me, in that moment, I actually got triggered. But it wasn't until I went back and remembered these three core areas that will instantly trigger you that I understood, that's why I got triggered in that moment, and that's why I had a little bit of anxiety that came on. So here's the three core areas that guaranteed, if you feel threatened in these three areas, you are going to be triggered. Now, it's not going to be all three. It's typically going to be one or maybe two of the areas. Now, here's the three areas guaranteed that if you feel threatened in these areas, you're going to be triggered instantly. Number one is autonomy and control. Autonomy and control. So if you ever feel as a person that your autonomy and control is being threatened or taken away, then instantly you're going to feel triggered, upset, and react in whatever shape or form that may be. So if in your life, your boss or a significant other or a friend is taking away any aspect of control that you have in a situation, you're going to be triggered. Guaranteed. All right? Prove me wrong. Now, the next one is if you ever feel that someone is threatening your decency, they're making comments about you as a decent person, you're going to be triggered. Okay? Now, that could be in any way, shape, or form, but it's any kind of comment that may suggest that you are not a good moral person. Okay? So, next one. The next one that if this is threatened, you're going to be triggered. Any kind of comment about your competency or your skill level or ability to do something. Okay? So, I'll recap. Number one is control. If you ever feel that somebody's taking away your control, whatever way, shape, or form that may take. Second one is if anyone ever makes a comment about your decency, you're instantly going to react. Third one is if anyone ever puts a comment out there about your skill level or ability to do something. Now, look back in your life and just have a think about when were you most angry, or when did you get reactive the most? Or whatever it might be, and then go, all right, cool, in that moment, which of the three was a control, was it decency, or was it competency that was being threatened? And when you get into the practice and habit of identifying which of the three it is, you start to regain control again. And also, if comments in that category come up, you'll be able to react even less each time going forward. All right, so I just wanted to share that, because when I've actually used those three core areas and go, cool, it's that one, it's that one, it's that one, or other people, if you see someone else reacting, you can start to ask yourself, did they react because they had a threat to their control, their decency, or their competency? And life gets very interesting, because then you can also make sure that when you go into difficult conversations, you can make sure that you, as much as possible, don't threaten those three areas for the other person. As much as possible, you reinforce the control that the other person has, i.e. the autonomy, you reinforce their decency, and you reinforce their competency as a person to get the task done. Alright, hope that was helpful, hope it was valuable, and I'll see you on tomorrow's episode of Annihilating Anxiety. Bye for now.